Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Fatin Nurina, binti Baharuddin. This is my first commentary video, and today I will be discussing about social deviance, and the topic that I have chosen is the vanishing of Cecil Hotel. Let me tell you a little bit about this story. So, this story tells about Elisa Lam, 21 years old student, a college student from Canada, who went missing from Los Angeles Cecil Hotel and was eventually found dead in 2013. The hotel was actually located in downtown of LA and which has reputation for death. How it started is Elisa Lam made a reservation for 3 nights in a share rooms on January 28th, 2013. But she's transferred to a private room because her roommates complained about her unusual behavior. By that, she was reported missing by her parents on January 31st. How people started investigate about her death after one of the CCTV videos from the Cecil Hotel's elevators has been viral, which shown that Elisa Lam jumping in and out from the elevator because she thinks that she's being followed by someone. And in the video also we can see that after she's being jumping in and out, she's finally exit the elevator and suddenly disappears. So the question is, who's the killer? Who killed Elisa Lam? So in my video, I try to figure it out. Who's the killer? And by applying seven social processes, slippery slope of evil, and I managed found a few. I managed found a few processes which suitable with this case. So without further ado, let's moving on with the first process. So the first process is mindlessly taking a small step. What is it? So the meaning of the mindlessly taking a small step is start with a minor crime. So in this case, I would say Elisa Lam would actually start it all. Why? Because before that, she's actually quite active on the blog at Tumblr, and she documented all her struggles with anxiety and depression. Before she died, she wrote one post which said, "I wish I could put part of my brain into a tape shot box and shove it to the back of my closet for the night." So on the next day, she's found that. So why that people appointed her latest post, which as the evidence that she died by suicide. Or in other words, I would say her post actually led to her death because she slowly take a step to tell people that she was not fine. Got it? Okay, so next, moving on to the second process, which the individuation of others. What is the individuation of others? It is which is a nominity which would say cannot be detected. So in this case, I would say the police had to close the case in June 2013. Why? Because they cannot detect the real killer and didn't know who's the killer of Elisa Lam. Even though the web sleuth investigator and historians has came out with too many conspiracy theories by saying that actually Elisa Lam's blog conveyed the degree to which Lam's tragic case became a paranormal myth in pop culture and online, but the police still cannot give the answer to the people why cannot tell the people who's the killer of Elisa Lam. So I think the individuation of others can relate with the situation that I mentioned it. So next is diffusion of personal responsibility. So what is the meaning? So diffusion of personal responsibility is actually not admit his mistake. So in this case, some people appointed at Pablo Vergara or called as Morbid. So actually he is a metal rocker who from Mexico, and she was people accuse him as the killer of Elisa Lam, but actually he did not kill Elisa Lam. Why? Because a metal rocker, which Morbid is was shared a video of himself inside the Cecil Hotel days after Lam's body was found, and also he teased a new music video called "Died in Paint" around at the same time, but but then Morby explained to everyone that he actually visited the hotel in 2020, not in 2013. So his stay didn't overlap with Elisa Lam's. And later that he said he was in Mexico recording an album when Lam went missing. So by too many accusation, he explained again that he suffered from mental health issue. So for the last processes is uncritical conformity to group norms. So what is the meaning? So it is actually told about started to see something wrong with the culture. So I would say in the video, in the CCTV video, we can see that Elisa Lam pressing multiple buttons, peeking nervously out of the door and hiding against the wall, because she looks very scared with something. And why I relate this case with the process uncritical conformity to group norms, because in video we can see that she looks quite nervous, but then she just follow and do whatever the unseen things have told her, and then she get out from the elevator and move on and disappear. And at the same time, people found that she was dead. I think this process can be related to her case. So overall, I would say, although the mystery of how Elisa Lam ended up in the water tank remains, the case is understood to be a tragedy related to a young woman's mental health, and it is not a paranormal horror story. So her case people still questioning who's the killer, and even though the police itself could not find the answer, could not find the killer of Elisa Lam. So I hope you guys understand with my explanation just now, and I hope you guys try to find another case, other cases, and try to use 7 social processes and try to investigate the case. I hope you guys enjoy with my video, and thank you for listening.